All right, I got a special one for you guys today. This is 4601 Hanover, just listed for sale. It's probably one of the cleanest houses that I've seen in a while in terms of, under $300,000 price point. And I'm really excited to show you guys around. So a little backstory about this house. This is part of an estate. The owner did unfortunately pass away. So their estate is selling it on their behalf. So there's not much that we know about the house, but from my short time walking around and trying to piece things together, I can definitely report back that this one is a gem. The owner took really good care of this house, and the maintenance is top notch. Other than the cosmetics, which is somewhat of a time capsule within itself, I mean, the bones of this house is in the top 1 percentile, in my opinion. Newer cabinets, really good condition appliances, even though they aren't stainless steel. I mean, these things are bulletproof, and you take care of them, they'll last forever. Not like how they're built nowadays, where they're planned obsolescence. Kitchen is a little small, but for the era, this was fine. It's workable. Pantry. And you have a side-by-side garage, 2-car. It's very decent, very workable, unfinished, of course, with a little bit of a recess for your laundry and your outdoor fridge. Breakfast area straight ahead, and sliding glass door to the backyard. We'll talk about the backyard in a bit, but it's quite big. Brand new carpet throughout. The foundation feels really solid. It walks super flat. Very impressed for this era of housing and in this price point for sure. All right, to the right, it's your hall bath. This is somewhat of a time capsule. It could be updated. Original cabinets, as you can see. Nothing too catastrophic or too intimidating of a project. Honestly, this is perfect because I would treat it like a blank slate. Come in here and do whatever you want. As long as the bones are good, all of this stuff, I mean, this is light work. This is what really impressed me about the house. Bam! How often do you see a train unit in a sub $300,000 house? And this thing looks like it was very recently installed, and everything looks up to code. I'm very surprised when I first saw this. And the house is freezing right now, so I know it's working. Okay, bedroom number 1. Modest size. It's a little on the smaller size. A full bed will fit in here fine. A queen bed, you might struggle with it. I wouldn't recommend anything larger than that. Fine for children or a small office. Closets are about what you'd expect for this type of house. Okay. You got the classic rocker switches. That can be updated, honestly, but not a big deal. Okay, bedroom number 2. The size is about the same. Small, medium. Nothing much to report here. Like I said, the carpet's brand new. This is pretty much move-in ready, to be honest with you. Closet's the same size. Barn doors, or accordion doors, I meant. Shallow, pretty typical. Not big, but it's what you'd expect. And this would be quote-unquote the primary bedroom. It's medium size, so a step up from the previous bedrooms, but I wouldn't consider this large, to be honest. A king bed could fit in here, but I wouldn't do it. You're pretty much limited to a queen size, but very comfortably a queen size bed. Closet, nothing much to report here. Accordion doors, probably about the same size as the other 2 closets. And you have original windows, but honestly the windows look to be in decent shape for their age. No leaks, no cracks around them, no cracks in the glass. Okay, primary bathroom. This is where I think if I were to critique the house at all, it would be here because there's no shower. So it's really a half bath. I guess you could do a shower. I mean, if you get creative with it, maybe you can cram a standing shower in here somewhere and reconfigure the toilet and the sink situation. You could make it work, There's potentially room on the other side of this wall to extend it and maybe add a shower that way. Not too detrimental, but if you were to ask me what's the cons of this house, it would be here. But you know what? Sub $300,000, you got to make compromises. And I think that is more than a fair compromise to make, especially for the bones of this house. All right, fairly straightforward. That was the entire house. Now we're gonna go outside to the backyard. Covered patio. This thing's been here for a hot minute. Not much to say about it other than it provides shade, and it's pretty large and it's pretty deep. You got board-on-board fence on the left, side-by-side fence on the rear, and a board-on-board fence to the right. It's very big. The yard is super big. There's I would say maybe that's like a 10 by 15 shed in the rear. But I don't envy whoever has to mow the lawn here. I'd honestly hire somebody to do that. That's how big it is. Hopefully this video conveys the size, but I think this is another large draw to this house. Neatly landscaped. Everything is cute, easy to maintain, and ready for you to do what you want with it. Okay, mechanicals of this house. I was really impressed. Obviously, we talked about the Train XR system. Brand new electrical panel, because those old Federal Pacific panels used to be a pretty big deal, and it costs quite a bit of money to replace. And this also has a surge protection as well. So yeah, previous owner, man, she went above and beyond. I don't know about the plumbing situation in this house. As you know, these older houses tend to have cast iron pipes, which could cost, a significant amount of money to repair. But I do see PVC cleanouts here, so that's a good sign that maybe that has been addressed in the past. I would leave that up to you guys to further investigate, but yeah. Foundation is great, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not a professional, so I can't tell you that with 100% accuracy or whatever, but AC is new. Plumbing looks to be decent, and electrical is new. Cabinets are new-ish, maybe. And the rest of the house is just a coat of paint and maybe some updating away to some light fixtures, easy stuff, honestly. Oh, and update that smoke detector too. But yeah, $270 something is what we're asking for this house, TBD, but you'll be the first to know. Any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave a comment or DM me directly. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you guys for sticking around. Peace.